If you guys stay tuned to this video, I am going to show you and tell you how not to lose money on an outrageously large flip like the one I'm in. Stay tuned, let's jump into the video. So we are hauling material today. It's actually not too terrible outside. 30 some degrees in late January. So I don't mind this. So what we're doing today, what the day has in store, we have to pick up some material. We're selling a property in Green Bay. And look at how much mail. We're going to be listing a place up in Green Bay. I'll show you guys both of those. They're cool projects. One of them will probably make close to like roughly 40-ish thousand, maybe a little bit more. Amazing deal, Joe locked that one up. And then the other one we are listing hopefully late this week, early next week. And the remodel turned out amazing. Now I know I mentioned how not to lose money on outrageously sized remodels. Now this particular property, it's weird. It's 3,800 square feet, 7 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. It's a weird place. Like we've sat, and you can tell, remodel turned out nice. Like I'll tour you through it really quick. Once I can get the lights on. There we go. Like, nice house. Overall, awesome house. But we sat on this one since August. It's January, not to date this video. Here's another living area. The place is sick. What I've come to realize is even if the house is extremely nice, it's a ton of square footage, if it's a weird house, people aren't attracted to weird houses. Let's be honest with one another. And because it's so strange, it limited our buyer pool. We listed it probably way too high. But the sad part is this appraised originally at $375 when we went to purchase it. We got a commercial loan on it. We are selling it for $345. Probably went over budget on the remodel. It sold for a lot less than we anticipated. And truthfully speaking, would we do it again? Probably not. But those are the things that you learn when you're in process. In our experience, we have a decent amount of experience remodeling properties. You still have bad deals. So it is what it is at the end of the day. And to add to the pain of what this property has brought us, like I'm here today because we have to make home inspection repairs. So that's wonderful. Just wait. There we go. But this deck that I'm standing on right now, it wasn't framed up properly. So now we're gonna have to stick in another $1,000, $2,000 to get it done, just so we can get this place sold. And it's not a profitable venture. We are in the remodel up in Green Bay. So this property is just wrapping up. As you can tell, same color scheme, same flooring, same everything. We literally duplicate every single project. We keep it simple on ourselves. We've been doing this tile backsplash, which I love how that's turning out. But there's just like miscellaneous things that when you see it, it's hard to unsee it. It just bugs me. This is the one thing with renovation projects. You should come through with this blue tape, mark the items that like are wrong or incorrect or whatever the case is, and then make the contractors come and fix them. So the house was already cleaned. It turned out really nice, but definitely take your time as you're going through each and every project that you do to make sure everything is proper. Like, for example purposes, there's no mirrors. There's 0 mirrors in the bathrooms. We definitely need to get that changed. Overall though, I'm quite happy with how this one turned out. Kind of the preliminary numbers, bought it for right around, I think 170, stuck roughly 40 some into it. We're gonna probably sell for right around 285. So decent project at the end of the day. Hopefully we get what we're wanting. The lady has to come and stage it here soon, but fingers crossed, we're gonna hope for the best. So Katie and I went to a new property that we bought in Eshkoro. We had to do the lock change, and I screwed up because I did not record the audio. So I have a new camera doing that, but we just bought this place. The previous owner remodeled everything. Like he was a contractor, he did flooring, paint, kitchen, bathrooms, everything. Is actually a super, super nice place. I was surprised when I walked in, but we're planning on buying it, cleaning out the basement area, which I'll show you in just a second, and reselling it. The weird part, half the garage with the metal roof is ours. The other half is the neighbor's, which is very, very strange. I don't get that. But this basement area, after I hit my head on the metal ductwork, Katie and I were looking like in this back corner. At some point, there was someone living down here. There was food on the ground. It was like very, very strange. And this is the bed. So it's in like a back dungeony area. I don't know. It was crazy, but hopefully, like you can see here, no audio. Hopefully this one will sell quickly. We'll be able to dump it, move on, make a little bit of money. There's really not much for us to do other than a clean out, but we'll kind of see how that goes. So we are just sitting here waiting in the Quick Trip parking lot. Need to drop off a check for a partner on a deal. Deal turned out really well, about a net profit right around like $26.5. They get 50%, we get 50%, so it was a win-win all the way around. Yeah, I apologize again, you guys. Hopefully the overlay on the video was decent. I know it was probably shit compared to the real life thing. My head is recovering. I actually, like last night, I think I cut open my head on that vent in the basement there in Neshkoro. Have a listing going up today. We're gonna list that Green Bay property next week. We're gonna tour through a rental of ours in Ripon, Wisconsin a little bit later on this afternoon. We'll get that knocked out. All in all, fairly decent day. Nothing too crazy, nothing too exciting. But of course, we'll take you guys along on the journey. Why wouldn't we at this point? So we are home for lunch today. We're eating venison steak. A deer, or that I was able to shoot, sorry. A doe that I was able to shoot this past season at a property we just sold not too long ago. I actually think I made some videos on it in the past. It was that Airbnb in Wild Rose. Pretty cool place, but just didn't end up working out financially. Made a pretty decent profit on it. Had to stick some of that money into the property up in Green Bay, but finally, that one's finally on the Airbnb market. So all in all, I think in the long term, the Green Bay, the Lombardi house will be a more profitable venture. And like I said, we're running to Ripon here in the next little bit after I'm done with the call. Check out the progress on that place, get some pizza, and then that will wrap this video. Let's check this out.
Jump scare.
This is what happens when you bring these two along. But I'm just wrapping it up. This project in Ripon. But once this one is wrapped up, so the initial numbers on this, at least they look like, bought it for right around like $63,000. We're in Ripon, Wisconsin again. Probably have, I don't know, well, like this one was gutted. This whole entire kitchen area was gutted down to the studs, rewired, plumbing, framing, flooring, paint, cabinets, everything. We'll probably have 50 into it, all in for 110. Rent this for like $850. Upstairs we're gonna have to remodel. That'll be about $850 as well. But like, pretty sweet place. I'm super happy. I haven't been here in better part of 3 months, so this turned out really well. Still some stuff that needs to be finished, like always. Like this is, it's like the story that keeps on repeating itself this week with projects that things have went untouched or things were missed. We're gonna need blinds in this entire place so they don't hang up towels or sheets on the windows. But yeah, kind of revitalizing it. Like this is pretty cool. But we are going to wrap this video here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it this week. We will, of course, bring you along throughout the next week, give or take some time there. Maybe I won't make the same mistake of not recording the audio. I will see you guys. Hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed the content this week, and I'll see you in the next video.